how did we get to the point where women are choosing careers over relationships and men are choosing solitude over relationships? At what point did we decide that being alone is more beneficial than being together with someone? It's really sad to see that more and more people, especially men, are checking out of dating and are giving up on finding their soulmate or finding a compatible partner to be with. And I think a lot of people forget that we are and we will always be stronger as a team, two people together. Two halves of a whole will always go further in life, faster in life, and be happier in life than other people who choose to stay alone and be alone forever.
I think we can answer that in one word actually, feminism. More accurately, loyalty requires work, and for women, submission. And that is a major blind spot. Women like this have good intentions for the most part, that is, if they're not selling something, which is common. But the thing they always overlook is that men have been the constant. We never changed. Modern women, however, have become so unrecognizable that their ancestors are rolling around in their graves. Here's the first set of comments. Toxic femininity. Third wave feminism and the Me Too movement happened. It was bad before this, but the third and fourth wave were a crazy accelerant. Ask feminists. Because men have realized it's not worth it. You find someone and fall in love, get married, she gets bored, cheats on you, blames you, divorces you, takes half of everything, takes the kids, making you pay for her to take your kids. Now you start dating and have to deal with rejection and hearing women say how men are disposable. It's a sad state of affairs, loneliness sucks, but it's emotionally safer. That goes for your wallet as well. Next clip. Before we go on with the video, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Katsarenjo15 who dropped the comment saying, yeah, if a woman tells you her body count is none of your business, tell her, okay, then neither are you. Yeah, when you hear those words, it ain't worth it. Walk away. Thank you for that comment, and please don't forget to reach out to my email to claim your $5. As always, guys, I'll be picking one comment from each video. Could be the funniest one, the most liked, or just one that moved me. So don't forget to leave a comment, and you could be our very next winner. Be sure to hit that like and sub button too, as that helps out a ton.
Embrace your masculinity.
I want a boyfriend, but I don't feel like dating. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Listen,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I was like, yes, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, listen, I want to be in a relationship, snap my finger right now, he's
Yeah.
next to me. But I don't feel like, nor do I want to spend the energy dating, texting, playing it cool, looking perfect, because that's like 3 months of just consistent trying to make someone
because,
like you.
Really exhausting.
It's a
You go on
lot.
so many dates, and then you have to decide when you can, take the next step. And
Okay,
then
maybe this is only for us and Chris can't understand.
pessimistic.
Because do you know how long it takes us to get ready for a date?
Probably a while, yeah.
A very long time. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
it's a lot of effort for us.
Chris, quit simping. Ladies, you're just plain wrong. Women are always going on and on about the arduous process of preparing for dates. Well, here's the truth. You're doing that to yourselves. Moreover, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say loyalty, and what it takes to strengthen it requires work, something feminists just don't understand. I mean, come on, if they think going out is work, how are they going to approach something like marriage, kids, house cleaning, etc.? The whole set of complaints is one big red flag. And I got no doubt women are going to be in the comments to justify it. We all feel like her. We want a boyfriend, but we don't want to date. It's so annoying. Boom. Called it. And woman, stop lying. We all know about the $300 requirements you've been throwing out lately. Sounds like narcissism. Bingo. To be fair, the man puts in 80% of a relationship. It's not like she'd have to do much. Yeah, but you see, she should. And that's a huge part of the problem. The decline of expectations. All of that just to find out they were never even serious about you. Well, were you serious? I doubt it. I don't want to go give auditions. Well, then have fun with the cats, and it's not like any of us would show up to judge the performance anyway. It's a waste of time and money. Moving on.
So a girl made a video about this on TikTok, and it's put in the most simple terms. I would say every girl I know right now wants a man who is masculine and a leader. And obviously that comes with like asserting dominance and all these things. And all these women want this, but then no women want to listen. They don't want to listen to the leader. So they want the leader, but then they're not going to listen. And it's so funny because it really comes down to like not listening to them is not only just extremely demasculating to them, it's like, so why would they want to be with you? They would go be with a woman who's more feminine and like willing to listen. This is not like, I'm not talking about controlling crazy guys. I'm talking about this is what a strong man in his masculine is. So it's like when you're, you know, doing the whole feminine, you know, new wave feminism, girl boss, I don't listen to anyone, then that's okay. There's a reason why the statistics are saying that all you guys are going to be single and unmarried in the next like 20 years is because you're not listening.
And based on the whole UK censorship battle, I'm not certain they will for at least another 100 years. When it comes to loyalty, men and women serve different roles. At least that's what they're supposed to do. Men show loyalty through acts of service, women show loyalty by submitting in exchange for said services. It's a symbiotic relationship that for thousands of years seems to be forgotten, and that's when civilizations usually go to die. The comments are, has been proven that single women are happier than married ones, so choose the single life, ladies. Get a cat or a dog, we don't discriminate. That's a faulty stat, sweetheart. Good luck with the furry sweater and antidepressants. Can't have a leader if you can't listen. And that's exactly why women walked away. All of us men want is to be loved, appreciated, and respected, and we will give you the world. Interesting strategy, man, but I don't think you'll be finding it on the western end of the planet. She's listening. Half these ladies lost, but she listened. Maybe. That's why I started looking in a third world country for a partner. The mental gymnastics I used to go through during a simple conversation about the in-laws was unfathomable. Interesting. Anyway, next clip.
I won't settle, I'll just be single. My mom's single, my mom's been single, my mom raised me single, so I'll just stay single.
By the way, that's a very genetic trait. It's true. There's a book called. There's a book called. Single. No, it is. How picky you are. There's a book by Barry Schwartz, one of my mentors. He's a professor. It's called The Paradox of Choice. People get up when they think they have too much choice, but nobody has as much choice as you think. But it's genetic. Some people, he calls them maximizers or satisficers. Maximizers are always looking for better, and they're not going to settle till they find the best. Satisficers realize time is short, and so it's like you got to marry something, especially for giving birth to babies. Like for men and women, you got to pop them out because nature don't give a shit about culture.
All right, the Lamborghini boy is using a lot of entrepreneurial lingo, so I'll translate. Single moms raise single moms. This woman, unlike a lot of chicks we see here on Man Guide, is just saying the quiet part out loud. She was raised by a woman who lacked loyal fiber, and so she adopted a lifestyle that emulates the same exact thing. And the result will be wrinkles and cats, and maybe an empty Tinder profile. It's hard to say what kind of crazy will manifest, but it'll undoubtedly be just that, crazy. Here are the top comments, boys. Blah, blah, blah. Single mothers raise single mothers. Yep, exactly what I was thinking. 304 mothers raise 304 daughters. It is at this point a tale as old as time. Stop shaming people for wanting to be single. It's their choice. It's not about being single, man. It's about what one does when they are single. And this chick is racking up a body count, no question. What are you called if you try to get as many people pregnant as possible? A Chad. I don't see a problem with keeping your standards and choosing to be single if you don't meet the guy. Guys be triggered by women wanting to be single is hilarious. It is, but not for the reasons you might think, lady. Next clip.
Your future husband is never going to be the guy who leaves.
I have a question for my married girlies. Go in the other room and turn the volume down. Is the man that you marry your absolute soulmate? Is it the man that just sets you on fire, the most passionate, intense love, literally the love of your life? Or is the man that you marry just the person that you settle for because he was safe and would make a good husband? Let me know in the comments.
Jesus, these chicks look like something out of a Tim Burton movie. Regardless, if this short clip isn't an example of a damaged compass, I don't know what is. I mean, this woman just came out and said that safe and stable is a red flag. This is exactly what people mean when they say chicks are dominated by a sense of boredom. And sometimes that's all it takes for some of them to put an end to a family life and to ruin everything, all because TikTok told them to do so. Here are the comments. I heard once that your soulmate won't give you butterflies or set your soul on fire because when you're with them, it feels right, like they've always been there. This is true, and it's also why arranged marriages are always more effective. It has to be practical, not romantic. We settle for y'all, ma'am. Men marry who's in front of them. Okay, but I mean, a bit of a mixed bag, buddy. You should never settle in that way, and marrying in the West at all is a death sentence. I never understood the term settled. Who settles for stability, comfort, and someone who cleans up the house? Sounds like a deal for me. That makes 1 out of 5 million. Wives think they weren't settled for? You think you're really his dream woman for real? They always do. Another one.
Ladies,
Yes?
if he's not offering to pay for your manicure pedicure,
And why exactly should he be paying for that? One's own personal beauty maintenance should be one's own personal responsibility.
really, what is he doing with that money?
Oh, I think I know the answer to this one. He could be paying his bills, paying his rent or his house payment, saving away for his retirement. You know, doing something useful with his money.
Because you deserve your nails done. And he should be paying.
Is anyone else getting the feeling that a lot of these so-called independent women really aren't independent at all?
And if he hasn't gotten the hint by now, just send him this video. Just give him a little sign. A little wake-up call.
Well, that'll be quite a wake-up call. Quite a doozy, in fact, I'd imagine. Just imagine getting sent this video, only to realize that you're not actually with someone who wants to be with you because of who you are, but what they can get out of you, sponging off of you so that they can get the things paid for that they want. What a great way to find out that one is not in a great relationship.
Unfortunately, it was all too common, not too long ago. See, this is the problem with the loyalty collapse. Women don't want power as much as they want the illusion of power. They love the idea of being a girl boss in the corner office on the hill, but as soon as they get it, they're miserable. Why? Because they aren't wired for it. So now, women are just walking contradictions with no real direction. And trying to tame that is as foolish as running after a kickball that gets sucked into a tornado. Nobody wins. So the comments are, why isn't she paying for my gym membership and protein and supplements? Drizzle drizzle. Feel sorry for men in the dating game today. Don't, man. None of the real men are left. Only simps. Who raised these entitled punks? Oh, I know this one. Single moms. She belongs to the streets. She's so close. Just needs a little push. Gentlemen, if she doesn't pay your gym membership and all the protein and stuff in your gym outfit, just dump her. I don't know which one said it first, but I like where you're going with it. After all, the best response at this point is to troll and laugh. Save your money, y'all. Next clip.
We've all heard the question, what are you bringing to the table, for years. So when they're asking this question to women, they are not asking for the same reasons. Men do not care what you have in your purse. They are asking, what kind of woman are you? Now that this question is being posed to women, it is exposing all of the women who really have no real character, because that's why they're upset. He just wants to know, are you agreeable? Are you peaceful? Do you like to cook? Can you keep a clean house? Do you want children? How do you feel about family? Do you involve people in your relationships? Do you go toe to toe with your men? How is your mouth when you're in an argument?
Every now and then, there's clarity. See, what women don't understand is that these statements aren't set in stone. They're more like litmus tests, fun ways to figure out how a woman will be long-term based on their response to the open question. Of course, there's validity in the inquiry, but the main goal is to see if the chick being asked is completely unhinged. And unfortunately, it's a yes 99.99% of the time in the modern world. The comments are, finally, a woman that gets it. One would hope. Within the last 3 years, she's the first I've heard that actually gets it. Damn. It's more rare than finding platinum on the side of a Midwestern river. This important PSA was brought to you by the Pick Me Association. Thank you for listening. And that's what I'm afraid of, or more accurately, what I suspect. However, it's better that women talk about this out of desperation than have a bunch of chicks on OnlyFans acting like they're Warren Buffett. How is your mouth when you arguing? No idea, but there's no way any of us would risk it. Honestly, I don't want a man to ask me that. I want him to ask God. Go in prayer about me. See what he has to say about me, because even though I can run off a list as long as the Declaration of Independence, I still might not be the one for you. I'm confused, and I don't care. Next.
I am learning that I need somebody who can, for the lack of better words, put me in my place.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Put me in my place.
Yeah.
That's exactly
it. And it doesn't mean, he's going to come home and beat me, because I think that's where people's minds go to. But he needs to have very strong boundaries.
Yes.
Because I find a lot of Western men don't have strong boundaries.
Yes.
So it's just like, whatever you say goes. And I can't have that, because I know myself, I will lose respect for you. If you can't say no to me,
100%.
I will lose respect.
Oh dear, here we go again. Welcome to the world of, I want to be led but not controlled. Let me get a glittering shower in Dubai, but please be there when I'm ready to talk about it. Be my rock, but let me go out to the club. Fellas, we're entrenched in an era where women talk about everything they desire, but when they look at the rule book, suddenly nothing makes sense. The comments for this one are, it's a trap. He's so controlling, I'm strong and independent. Boom, gold star for you. When you put women in their place, they say this man is toxic. Yep, the mental gymnastics has become an Olympic event, one that persists every season. There's no right answer, gents, and there's no way we're going to try and figure it out. Not enough time. If you can't say no to me, are you a child? Where are your own boundaries? Sure you're not looking for a father? It's hard to say, but in a lot of cases, that would be correct. The issue with this line of thinking is that these chicks will submit when the guy they described comes along. The odds are they met that person and did everything they could to burn him. It's a vicious cycle. Moving on.
Imagine one day you wake up in your marriage and you realize you want out. You no longer want to be in the marriage, except you realize the home that you live in is not in your name. The car you're driving is not in your name. The phone you use is not in your name. You don't have a bank account in your name. You have nothing that you actually own. How do you then leave? You can't. This is financial abuse, and this is what keeps you trapped in a marriage.
Gentlemen, I bring you the latest model of the modern woman, riddled with paranoia and constantly looking for ways to blow everything up before making a dramatic exit. The comments are, you're literally what's wrong with modern women, LOL. Every word makes this comment stronger. Feminism at its finest. When you come to the table with nothing. It's called you didn't seem to contribute to a thing, and he probably felt like you financially abused him by using him your entire marriage. Nope, it's called not being accountable. Amen. Next clip. A sweet ending to the feminist love story. The comments are, might be the OF. It's because you're only worth $9.99 a month. He found your OF. Just another scripted, need for validation money grab trend. All these insipid debutantes are not being ghosted. We all know why. We certainly do. Ladies, you wanted the carousel instead of stability. This is the price. You have to live with it. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.